So I'm gonna be turning 30 here in less than a minute. It's pretty crazy. Oh, just missed it. I am 30 years old and I'm here and I'm editing a video. As you can see, I just finished it actually. I'm uploading. I'm just trying to get some screenshots from it. I can hardly believe that I am a 30-year-old man now. That is that is wild. Let's just flash forward to the next day or today, whatever you want to call it. All right, it's the next day. Oh, my hat came off. And guess where I'm going for my birthday? The Department of Public Safety. Where else? So I forgot to renew my license. Today's the expiration date. Went to try to do it online and they sent me a letter and said that can't renew online a second time in a row because I renewed online 8 years ago. And so now you can't do it again. Woo! Birthday at the DPS. Let's go! All right, not the best picture, but it'll do for another 8 years, I suppose. Remind me to do my hair next time I go, jeez. You know, it's pretty crazy. Turning 30 comes a little bit surreal. You know, you turn 20, that's a big year. You turn 21, you get to drink, woo! And then 8 years just fly right by and then you're 30 years old. Or would that be 9 years? I think I got my math wrong. And if there's one thing I've learned over these years, it's that things will almost never go your way. And there's not anything really wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, life has got to take you some directions and might take you to some good places that you didn't know you would be going. And change is good, you know? Life's always changing. And you know, my life didn't exactly go as planned. You know, things got bad several times, pretty bad. But things always have gotten better. Every time something's gone bad, it's gotten better. Actually, for the most part, I'm quite happy with the way my life's gone. And life isn't perfect by any means. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely not perfect. You know, life could definitely be a whole lot better financially, but, you know, things can always change there as well. Sometimes you just gotta stop and enjoy things in the moment. Not think too much about the future. I think once you start thinking too much about the future, you begin to drive yourself a little crazy. Not that you shouldn't think about the future, you know, you definitely should plan. Just don't let planning overconsume you. Check out all the construction going on out here in front of the Alamo. Completely getting rid of the roadway. It's just gonna be one big section where everybody can just hang around. You can see they're digging one big trench right there. And if you have dreams, go after them. I mean, quite honestly, that's why I started making this YouTube channel. Oh, it's a whole lot cooler in here. I do gotta say though, I'm very lucky to live in San Antonio. There's so much to do here. You could just come out here, grab a coffee, and enjoy the views. That definitely spilled out of my mouth. You know, I didn't always live here. I moved here about a year ago, almost to the date, actually. All right, back out of the mall. That's the Menger Hotel. I need to get a hotel room there one day. It's really beautiful inside. Yeah, I lived in New Braunfels most of my life. Born in Austin, moved to New Braunfels, was there all my life until just about a year ago. There's Shiloh's right there. Really iconic breakfast spot. Definitely recommend it. So a year ago, ended up separating from the person I was with for the last 10 years, and then it was always my dream to move out to the city, so moved out to San Antonio. Had a good life with that person. Traveled to a lot of places, did a lot of great things together, but right on time, life took its course, things changed. You know, we did have a kid together. That was one of the best things that could have possibly came out of that. I think that all in all, it was probably for the best. And I'd say I'm living one of the best lives that I can live within the means that I have. And I don't have many regrets in life. Well, probably buying this car. Everybody's always stealing these Kia Souls, so I gotta put one of these things on there. Shout out to the Kia boys, I guess. You guys suck. Seriously, don't buy a Kia Soul. The insurance is way too high on these things. I wouldn't recommend it. So I guess just to bring it around full circle, a lot of renovations going on around San Antonio. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about when I said bring it around full circle. Hey, full circle. Look at that. No matter what bad thing you might be going through, something good will always come out of it. Over here at the quarry, got this locomotive here. Look at that, that's pretty amazing. Pretty much all intact. I mean, you could probably use a paint job, but I think it looks better with that one. But that's really cool. Even got on the little train tracks right here. If you've ever been to the quarry, it's a huge shopping center, and it actually used to be a huge cement plant out here. It was abandoned, and this was some of the stuff that was left. built a whole shopping center around it. See, San Antonio it's pretty amazing. There's a lot to find out here. So this place is kind of really symbolic in a lot of ways. You can be left alone and abandoned, and eventually something will come along and make things better for you. It's like in the pavement. It's kind of like where the train tracks used to go. Wonder if that's accurate to what used to be there. Yeah, lines right up with the back of that train right there. So, safe to assume so. I guess you could also say when you're left abandoned and you're falling apart, something or someone will come around to appreciate you. And sometimes that person that appreciates you might be yourself. Go do some stuff for yourself. You know, have some self-care. Maybe go see a movie on your own. A lot of things that I like to do by myself. Like I'm getting ready to go see a movie right now and saw the movie theater and just thought, hey, why not? So I'm gonna go in and see Civil War. I've been wanting to see that. I heard really good things about it, so I'm excited. I really like A24 films. You know, sometimes I like to do things by myself and be a part of self-care. You know, you don't always have to plan everything. Sometimes if you feel like going to do something and you have the means to do it, go out and do it. Now let's go see this movie and see how it is. Wow, that movie was crazy. That movie definitely had some really raw moments. That was one of the best movies I've seen in a while, not gonna lie. Definitely gonna have to sit with that one for a bit. Echo, I'm home. Hey, Chippy. So, some of y'all may have noticed that I had spent my birthday alone. I could have spent it with friends. You know, I could have reached out to somebody and done something like that. I had contemplated going to Las Vegas. That would have been fun. There's a lot of things I want to film there. I thought about skydiving, but I think I want to save that one. I am scared to do it, but that makes me want to do it even more, but I want to save it for something special. Anything that scares me, I tend to be drawn to it even more for whatever reason. Am I afraid? Yeah, of course. A lot of things that I'm afraid of. I have a lot of anxiety. Courses through my veins, but something in me that keeps me wanting to try new things. I have this YouTube channel. I have a theme park news channel that I've been working on just a little bit here and there. I haven't been very consistent with that one, but I want to pick that up. I had figured, you know what? I wanted to show what a day is like when I'm alone. There's just been people that have noticed that I go to theme parks by myself. You know, I go out and I film a lot of things by myself. That's because I have a lot of fun by myself. Like I said, you might have noticed I spent the day alone and you might think, oh, that's no fun, especially on your birthday. I took this day off of work on my birthday so that I can go out and do what I love without any plan whatsoever. That thing that I love is making these YouTube videos. Let me put this drink down. I don't know why I'm shaking this in the camera. Oh, I almost spilled it. Okay. My passion in life and the thing that has kept me going and has pulled me out of some really dark places is making these videos, no matter how many people watch. And so to be able to finally be in a place in my life where I can make these videos more often, it really makes me happier than I've ever been before. I know that I have a number of you that return to my channel and continue to watch me, and I'm never gonna forget that. I read every single comment that comes in, and I gotta say, I hardly see any bad ones. When I do see one, just ignoring it, and it tends that those people go away very quickly. I guess moral of the story, don't give in to any hate there whenever you see anything bad in the comments. Don't let any of that stop you from uploading videos if you're thinking about doing it. Key to it is ignore. For the most part, the 99.9% of you that have continued to watch my channel from day one have been absolutely incredible. Making these videos is something that I see myself doing for the rest of my life. Even if like it doesn't grow and doesn't explode and become a huge thing. There's something about making videos that draws me in every day when I'm at work. It's all I can think about. I'm thinking about what is the next video idea? What is the next thing that I can do? And that on its own is what keeps me alive. It keeps me feeling young, and I think that's why I will never stop doing this. Being able to record some of my first experiences, being able to record some of my daughter's firsts, able to show people through my eyes what I'm seeing, and being able to share that with the world just seems like an opportunity that I do not want to miss. And I think that making these videos is
my way of leaving my footprint on this earth. With that, I know that when Father Time calls me, I can know that I had done something with my life. Even if I have no money in the bank and nothing to my name, at the end of the day, I can know that I left something here. I've been through so many things in my life where I was very unsure of where I was going and what I would be doing. And to finally be in a place where I've found myself, I've found my passion, and what drives me more than anything is something that is completely priceless. So no, turning 30 is not scary for me at all. It's actually one of the happiest moments ever, because there was times in my life where I didn't think that I would even make it to that age. I had put myself in many situations when I was younger. I lived a very fast-paced life, just wasn't sure if that age was even for me. That's a very dark place to be. You don't want to be there. The one thing that saved me was finding my passion, finding the thing that drives me. And that doesn't have to be a career. It doesn't have to be a job. If your passion is your job with your employer, or if you're self-employed and that motivates you, more power to you. But just know that there's other things outside of a job, outside of money, that can drive you. Two things that drive me in this world, day in and day out, is second, making these videos, and one, my daughter. And those are two, and being able to have those two things in my life are the best gifts that I could ever have. And one of the other things that I appreciate most in this world is you watching right now. I just want to say that I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait for you guys to see me progress on my journey through YouTube and on my journey through life. And I'm so happy to have you along for the ride. But anyway, with that being said, have a good day.